All right, man. Deontay Wilder goes on his Instagram account and he talks about fighting and accepting Francis Ngannou's um, challenge to fight. I know Drill Miller tried to fight Jared Anderson. It didn't work out. He tried to turn around and fight um, Michael Hunter. Then Don King got involved, talking about nope. And then, he was saying he was trying to fight Wilder. And Wilder said no. Now, Wilder apparently having another child with some new girl. Shout out to them. And, Wilder, Miller, Wilder turned down the opportunity to fight him on a Crawford. I think it might have been a Crawford in Canelo card, and he just not enough time to prepare probably for Wilder. But Wilder and Ngannou call out or accept his challenge said that he always ready 10 toes down. I don't want to see it. Let me just tell you. I don't want to see it. But hope Wilder can make some money. Wilder done. Y'all do know that Wilder's done. Um, the dog fights he had with Tyson Fury. A lot of his attributes came from his fast twitch ability, his speed, and right now athletic ability then dropped off, and he don't have nothing left. He took a lot of abuse. The punch output is, the punch resistance is gone. The speed is gone. So guess what? The speed is gone. The power is gone. The legs is gone. He in his mind, he like Malik Scott, Mark Breland. That's over with. Physically, it's over with. And then he should stop now to stop further abuse. I think the same thing for Tyson Fury. Stop now so at least you can still live a solid quality of life. Ain't gonna be nothing but brain damage going on from here for both of them. More brain damage. So no, I wouldn't. I don't want to see it. I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. I don't want to see it for Wilder and Ngannou. I get it. They want to make some bread and they feel like they deserve a couple of dollars and all that type of stuff. And I get it. You got to get the money while you can. Still do it in boxing, but no, I don't want to see that, bro. Like I get it, you know, but got a new child. It's like the 15th child Wilder had. And a lot of these guys who line up these, they get all these houses or they make all these children with different women. They think, because when you get money, you think you can handle it. And then inflation hit, and then children get older. They need this, that, and the third. I gotta get this over here, that over here, all that money, and that money slow down. You're making that 20 million to fight, 10 million to fight, 25, $30 million to fight. You ain't making that no more. And it's hard to tell the children, your mother's child, my baby mama, hey, I ain't got it like that. But she ain't gonna understand that. And guess who else ain't gonna understand that? The court system. Go fuck around and find it. Go make more money. You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna say. Make more money. That's the God honest truth. See, I be wondering how these athletes be going, bro. You gotta think about it too. Bunch of children, they dealing with a bunch of different chicks. This is the downfall of the athlete. This is where injuries come in at. This is where they lose focus or their statistics fall off at. You create all these different issues. Imagine let's just say you got 5 kids with 4 different women, 3 different women, 5 different women. That's 5. You think you ever gonna have a stretch of just peace? Fuck no. Deontay, my car broke down. Deontay, the Benz you bought me, somebody stole it, or little teen sick. It's always something going on. like nigga, you ain't gonna have no peace of mind, bro. You gonna be on vacation and niggas still gonna be asking you for shit. So people don't think about that when they think about having all these cars and these side bitches. You know what I'm saying? When you hear guys be like, man, I don't want no roster, because it becomes a distraction, bro. You get a roster of women, that's time spent, money spent, begging, stress, not wanting to play their position. That all comes when dealing with a woman. Don't none of them want to play their position. That's what y'all don't understand. They always. That's why men get caught cheating more. It's not because women are better at cheating. I keep telling y'all that. It's because other women don't. You can tell them, hey, this is all you gonna be. This is the okay. But in their mind, they want that spot. You know, even though you know she ain't gonna get it, she thinks she can get that spot. So when she fuck your marriage up, your main thing up, one of your other things, I want that. No, you like, bitch, you didn't play up. You don't listen. Men cool at being number two. You know what I'm saying? It's cool hitting it, and bring me some wings over. You can go home. That's why when these women take out microphones, they don't say much of anything you need to know, bro. So let's stay older. So yeah, you create all these problems, and that take your prime because that take time away from your craft. Even if you training and you working on your craft or whatever, and you working on your craft, you still worried about that shit in the back of your head if one of your baby's sick or, oh, you training and somebody asks you for money and, oh, I ran through the 25 G's you got me, one of your side bitches, I'm pregnant. I mean, it's hard to be productive and have all that going on. And that's probably exactly what happened to him. And then allegedly he was chasing behind an old girl and they were saying allegedly he was breaking camp, chasing her. So a lot of his prime, I believe the downfall of Deontay Wilder was the lifestyle that he was living. And niggas think that shit cool, but at the end of the day, ain't nothing cool about it. All the money spent, all the stress that's going on, all that stuff that go into that lifestyle, bro. Really, man, that's why you get one woman you build with. You have your fun out there if you want, but the shit get old, especially with all these women got STDs and all this shit, man, this shit get old. And all his prime went away from, arrogance. He started to believe in a punch. Oh, I ain't got to train. I can knock these niggas out. He ain't listen to Breland. He didn't want to run distance. And then at the end of his career, he started wanting to try to do the things correctly that he should have been doing early in his career. And it's too late. Too late. It wasn't Malik Scott fought. It wasn't. It was Deontay Wilder for everything he had going around him. That's what it was. He didn't listen to Breland. He didn't, he didn't want to run distance. He didn't want to be focused in camp. He wanted to allegedly chase old girl. Like that's on him. But he had a lot of success. On top of that, nobody seeing him having that type of success. He probably didn't see himself having that type of success. So in his mind, he playing with house money. So I ain't mad at it, but I don't want to see him fight no Ngannou. Ngannou, like, where the fuck he been? And you see why Dana White paid them motherfuckers peanuts. Cause you start paying them with steak and caviar, and you start paying them all this fucking money. Motherfuckers don't even want to fight no more. That's what's wrong with boxing. And boxers think they getting so much money, that shit gonna be gone the way them niggas live. They think they getting so much money, that shit gonna be gone. But so be it. Wilder ain't got shit left in the tank, bro. I seen a little bit of that last fight. It's a wrap. He can't look at that fight and say, I can get it back. Man, no, you can't, nigga. No, it's over with, homeboy. It is over with. But, it is what it is. So, I don't know who's going to put the money up for that shit. I don't want to see them. Both of them niggas need to retire. Both of them need to retire. And that's all the Ngannou was looking for, was for 2 good paydays. Fury and Joshua, you ain't heard from the motherfucker since. He might have did a podcast or a few, but you ain't heard from him since. And when all these dudes come, you see it in the NBA too. Joel Embiid got his money. He don't give a fuck about y'all in Philly. Luka didn't care about winning those championships while he was getting fat and shit. People who motivated to win, you ain't never catch Michael out of shape or Keem out of shape or Tim Duncan out of shape, Kobe out of shape. Guy, LeBron, people who really are competitors and really want to win, You don't see them like out of shape or don't give a fuck. Most of them foreign players, they just want to get the bag. And once they get the bag and say they family, they don't give a fuck about no NBA finals. They care more about the gold medal in the Olympics than this. But that kind of syndrome is taking over boxing. But hey, can you blame them? Because most fans don't see you as American anyway. They all rooting against you. They're rooting against you against a Filipino, a Mexican, an Arab. You know what I'm saying? Most Americans don't see blacks as American. Unless it's beneficial to them. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live, drop video. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Peace.